In this video, I'm going to talk about stop cutting your winners too early with these 3 simple tricks. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. So, are you cutting your winners too early? It's a very, very common thing. I do it a lot. I've made a lot of progress with it over my years. But it's still something that I'm still snatching winners. I still feel the urge to snatch winners. So I've got 3 tips or tricks to try to get you to hold those winners a little bit longer. Now, the big assumption here is that you're in a market that is conducive to holding winners. The problem that I've done before, and a problem I see other traders do, is they try and hold winners, but the market conditions aren't right. So they're holding winners in a range bound environment, and it's coming back and it's stopping them out. And then they're getting frustrated saying, well, it's not working holding winners. I'm just not, no point in it. And that's because the conditions are wrong. So only do this when you're in the conditions where the market's trending, where the market's got good ranges, and you can visually see that holding the winners is going to be beneficial too. So don't fall into the trap of trading a very quiet environment saying I'm going to hold my winner and it's just oscillating 10 ticks up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, so the first one is to walk away. Simple, but so effective. The reason we end up cutting our winners too early is because we're in the position, we see the position, and we're there and we're watching it and we think, oh, it's going to pause, it's not going to go anymore, and then we take it out. Whereas if we can walk away from the screen, we can walk away and we can say, hey, I'm going to come back, I'm going to set my stops in place, I'm going to set an alert. You haven't got that temptation to click the mouse, to close the trade. You can literally say either, I'm going to come back at set intervals, each hour, perhaps if you're swing trading or day trading, each 10 minutes, whatever time period you set it, you come back, you review, set it, come back, review. You set alerts for really extreme levels so you don't miss out if it goes really extreme. And forget about missing that out, guys, because that's the thing you always think, oh, I'm not going to leave the screen because I might miss out if it spikes in my direction. You may occasionally miss that, maybe occasionally, but it's going to be far better for you if you could just forget it, set it, forget it. Maybe leave a trade on overnight if you're swing trading. Whatever it may be, just walk away from the impulse or get yourself away from the impulse of clicking that button. All right, number 2 is review old charts. This is a funny one, but it's worked so well for me. I would have to convince myself that you need to convince yourself, should I say, and I like to do it as well, that holding your winners is the best thing for you. So look at your old charts, print off your old trade statements, chart trades, annotate the charts and look and show yourself visually and say, hey, if I'd have held all of these for an extra day, hour, whatever it may be, I would be up more. The proof is there. If I'd have done it, it's there. Convince your subconscious it's the right thing to do. And this works wonders because the reason you're cutting it is because you're fearful of it coming back and undoing all of that, and you don't trust that it's going to carry on. Whereas if you have the evidence in front of you that says, listen, if I had have just held it for an extra, whatever it may be, just pick something out and just check it, then I would have made more money long term. When it comes down to it and you're in a trade and you're about to pull the trigger for the close, you can say, hey, no, because I know that if I do hold it long as I can, I'm going to make more money out of it. So stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. And that's just kind of reinforcing that behavior in your mind. Okay, the third one is to scale out. So what you can do is if you have a trade going your direction, it looks very, very nice, it's going very, very well, and then it gets to a point where you've got the urge to cut it. You don't want to see the profit go away. Again, that's genuinely the reason why we cut our winners too early. The nice thing to do, and easy thing to do, is to scale. Take off some, feed that kind of demon you've got that's saying, oh, it might come back, it might come back. Say, okay, if it does, it doesn't matter. I've still taken some money out of the market. I've still taken some money. I'm still made some profit. It can now do what it wants. If it carries on ripping, great, I'll take some more out. If it goes back and reverses, I'm still in profit. So trying that strategy, guys, is a good one. Scaling out of your position, allowing yourself both have your cake and eat it. So you have a bit of money and you give yourself an opportunity for it to rip even more in your favor. And that will help loads. So anyway, guys, those are 3. Walk away is a good one. Reviewing old charts to cement the idea that this is actually a really good strategy for you. And scaling out, again, just feeding out so that you're not all in or all out. Anyway, thumbs up if you like the video. Any more to add, stick them in the comment section below. Take care. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.